What is up? What is up, soul peeps? So I know that I'm scheduled for 11:10, but I had something very importante, mucho importante, that I have to take care of early this afternoon. And so therefore, I'm not able to stay on as long as I would like to do for the live, for the all signs. But what I will do is do the fire and earth signs today. And if I am able to do the air and water signs later on, I will do that. If not, I will reschedule it for tomorrow morning. All right. So we're going to dive in and get this party started. But first of all, I would like to salute King Troll for having me up on his panel on Monday. We had a great time. And with that, I had about 19, maybe 19 new subscribers. So thank you very much for coming on to the Foxy Moon channel, for giving me that love. You all had listened to what, I was talking about on King Troll's channel. And I'm thankful that y'all heard me out. So thank you. All right, so let's get it started. I'm going to do a quick introduction of what's going on. And for those that are new, hold on a second. Let me get the Ooh, I like this little circle thing I did. I forgot I did that. All right. So anyway, so we're gonna do a quick introduction of what's to come. There's a lot of retrogrades going on right now. However, the most important one for me that I think, and as a collective that's important, is the Pluto in Aquarius, because this will be sitting for about a good 19, 20 years. All right. And Pluto has to do, I have my notes. I can't believe I wrote my notes down for last week and I forgot. Pluto has to do with like karmas and new beginnings, endings, and things of that nature. Aquarius has to do with humanitarian work, has to do with technology, can do with sexual things as well. So I'm gonna go over the notes really quickly. Also, for those that are new, that are Uncle Frank is in the building. Salute, Uncle Frank. Happy holidays, Kwanzaa, and all that good stuff, of whatever you celebrate, if you do celebrate. So for those that are new, stop. Sorry, y'all. I got a new little baby cat. So she's getting feisty with the other one. Okay. So anyway, for those that are new, that don't really know how I do on my channel as far as the readings, what I do is I read for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising, and your Venus. Why? Because those are like the main 3 or 4 placements that people look at when they're doing your chart, or if somebody wants to know what your signs are. And yeah, we all know what our sun sign is. You could be born in, December, be a Sagittarius. You could be a Cancer, Libra, whatever, Scorpio. But you also have the moon that was in its phase during your birth month season, right? You also had whatever Venus sign was in Venus that time that you were born, and also your rising sign, which is the outward personality, and that was what was going over the horizon the day that you were born. So a lot of readers like to incorporate that, or astrologers, should I say. I am not an astrologer, disclaimer, so you will not get all the placements from me. I don't do that stuff. I don't know that stuff per se. So with that being said, let's go into what Pluto in Aquarius is going to do for us. Okay. So, and as you come in, be sure to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber already, make sure that, and you're interested, make sure to hit that subscription, and notification bell, so that you can get notified. I don't come on often, so you won't be getting the pings and the pongs from me. Okay, so Pluto in Aquarius will be for the next 19 years, 19 or 20 years, depending on how that looks for some people. It started November 19th, 2024, and it will end roughly about March 8th, 2044. All right, so that's about a 20-year. Yeah, that's 20 years. What's my math going on here for? All right, so that's 20 years. So that's a long time for that sign to be in that phase, all right, in that planet. Some people don't even give the planet its just dues, so that's another debatable conversation, whatever. um but nonetheless, it's going to be sitting there, and Pluto is the planet that uncovers all the fractures and imbalances in our social order. Okay, it's um what does it say? It is okay, it deals with the broken systems and toxic institutions we can overhaul for the better. So just think about what's going on right now. And, especially, well, all over the world, rather. I'm not going to even say especially in the United States, but, the United States has been dealing with a lot um, with this last administration, the new administrations that's going to be coming in. Um, a lot of injustices that are happening, across the board with different ethnicities, right? So toxic institutions, i.e., the school systems, i.e., um, certain corporations, right? So we're seeing things. Oh, big girl, you can't come up here. This is her first live with us. Um, so just think about it in that perspective. And that's why I wanted to talk about Pluto and Aquarius, because this is going to be the outer. Um, hey, this is going to be dealing with the outer extremities, if you will, that will affect us individually. Okay. Pluto values deep, lasting changes over quick fixes. So things are going to gradually start to change. You won't see it right away. But what you've been seeing lately in the past year, I would say, is a precursor of what is to come in um, this new, whatever you want to call it, new regime, or however you want to word it, right? So no quick fixes, and it's true transformation. So really, you will see the transformation come up. Hey, sorry, y'all. Get down, baby. Come. I thought you were gonna lay down and take a nap. Stop. Wait a minute, y'all, because I got a little baby here, and we got to handle this. Because she's gonna be nosy now. She's not used to mommy's live. She doesn't know what the hell a live is. All right. So, um, all right. An Aquarius is the sign that understands how to venture into the unknown and imagine the previously unimaginable. So, a lot of technological ideas are going to be coming into play. We've been seeing this actually. We've been seeing them, the Tesla cars, the Tesla robot, uh, just a whole bunch of technologies that's going to be happening that, some of us have never seen before. A lot of creativity is going to be happening. So I don't want to promote a lot of doom and gloom, but just be on the lookout that there is going to be some savagery going on, because people the old patriarch is going to be dying, and a lot of people are not going to be able to sustain that. They're not going to understand why their system is falling apart. So it's good to get the heads up and know this is why things are happening. Okay. um This will affect anybody that has Aquarius in their chart, but mainly in the first 3 or 4, as I was just mentioning before. So if you're an Aquarius sun, Aquarius rising, Aquarius moon, these will affect you the most. Okay. This transition will affect you the most. All right. Um So also it eases into the mysteries of your okay, so this is about Aquarius rising. So it says here for Aquarius rising, I'm only reading it because that's my sign. Aquarius rising. You're going to go through a deeply personal evolution, and scoring away outer layers that no longer reflect your innermost sense of self. I can't wait. I can't wait to shed and get rid of certain things, people, and places. Ease into the mysterious of your metamorphosis while Pluto is in Aquarius. Transforming your fundamental identity is never comfortable. So this transition is not going to be comfortable, as I said, but there will be a lot of benefits to this if you know how to harness it. Okay. The wings you'll grow and the freedom you find will be worth it with all this turmoil. Whether you ink a major milestone on your skin or bear your most vulnerable feelings to the world, your authenticity will make space. All right, so Pluto is our planet of metamorphosis, right? So, like I said, the outer layers of the collective, there's going to be change, and it will ripple into the individualities. And some people, like I said, they're either going to ride this wave till its fullest, or they're going to get swallowed up. There's no really, I mean, you could sit on a rafter for as long as you can, but either you're going to have to sink or swim. All right. That's the reality of it. I don't want to, like, again, I don't want to perpetrate fear, but I want to be as real as possible, and also be optimistic as possible, even though I'm not the most optimistic person. So it relates to truth and power and identifying what's going on beyond the surface. It explores the repressed and unconscious aspects of ourselves for the sake of conscious awareness, self self reclamation. All right, so, and empowerment. So again, the people that this is going to be, the meek shall inherit the earth type thing. If you're thinking in a biblical aspect, there are going to be a lot of justices happening with people who have been unjust for centuries, for years, millennia, however you want to look at it. The people that have been slighted, because there are going to be a lot of, the unconscious is going to be conscious. They're going to be waking up, and they're going to realize that they don't. The old patriarch, the oligarch that was. They don't want that anymore. They want change. There may be a lot more individualism than there is going to be collectivism, if that's a word. So you'll see a lot of things really quickly, and I want to go into the cards because I need to be finished out of here by 12 p.m. Honestly, but I love to talk, so maybe 12:30-ish. But if you really quickly look at how hip hop is, how the music industry is, a lot of certain genres still hold on to, it's still our club. While other genres are like, oh yeah, sure, everybody can come in and be a rapper. No more of those big corporations are going to be happening. No more of those big signing those deals that there were at the time. I think a lot of people, because almost everybody has an iPhone or some kind of phone, with a camera device on it, that they can make their own videos. They can walk. People are streaming now and making videos as they walk along. So there's going to be a lot of individualism. That's good. But at some point, you're going to need to be, collaborating with other people. And that's what Aquarius is. Aquarius is like the in with the crowd, and then they know how to pull back and just chill and be by themselves. There's going to be a lot of that type of, unequal balance, if you will. So again, if you are not used to that type of thing and you're always wanting to be with the in crowd, you're going to kind of suffer with this. You're going to say why. You're going to think a lot of things are personal and about you, because people may not want to be around you anymore. And it's not personal. It's just the society is changing. A lot of things that you're used to are going to be falling apart before your very eyes. If you're long enough to stay here, it's going to last for 20 years. All right. So Pluto is a planet of depth. It moves for the sake of vulnerability, intimacy, and realness. Okay, shit's about to get real. even in your relationships and your intimacy. This could bring forth a marriage, or it could separate again that individualism, that I want to be free. I've been together for such a long time. Also, I don't think we're Instagram people, because I just sent out a whole Instagram, let people know I was going on live earlier. So hit me up on Instagram, Foxy Moon Spiritual Alchemist, so that I can send you reminders. But yeah, I had to come on early because I have something very, very, very important appointment, and I need to leave my house at least by 1 o'clock. And I didn't realize this until I opened up the mail yesterday. I'm not on my A game, y'all. I'm really slacking. So I have to cut this short. I may not be able to do all the signs at this moment. I will try to get them done later on today. I may go live again later on today, depending on, what time I get back. If not, it's going to be tomorrow. Okay, but I'm for sure going to be getting out the Sagittarius sign, because it's their birthday. So anyway, yeah, relationships can have an issue here, because again, if you're not used to the way the patriarch system is, and that old, I said so, therefore it is, people are gonna be like, nah, that's not working. That's really not it. That's not all of it. Okay. And that has to do with marriages as well. That's a part of the institution. um New York City, or New York State, just made it not legal to press charges against your spouse if they commit adultery. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that was a thing. So why should but again, the government is involved in your marriage, because when you go and get your papers and your license to get married in that state, you're already involved with the government. So now they'll tell you that you could press charges against your spouse because they've cheated, and they could do like a maximum of 5 years. That's in New York State. That's if you can prove it. Now they're telling you, nah, we're getting that, we're putting that. You know why? Because the jails are busy housing other people. That this is not an offense. This is a private situation that's happening. So again, you're gonna deal with it. Just how, like, case in point, and I really don't want to bring politics up, but politics is going to be seeing a change. Okay. Case in point with Trump, the new president-elect, the old president, right? He says, in regards to women's, rights, as far as them doing what some women feel they need to do or have to do in regards to pregnancy, right? We're going to read between the lines. He's saying, let the states take care of it. I shouldn't have to get involved unless I need to get involved. Remember, it was a federal thing. Now it's going to go back down to the state. So each state will handle it as they see fit. Rightfully so. Why does the president have to get involved with the city and state stuff on something that has to do with a person individually? So Pluto in Aquarius is going to be affecting that kind of thing. It's the individualism versus the collective. And you're going to have to know how to sneak in and out and in between. As I said, those who have the moon sign in Aquarius, your rising sign in Aquarius, and your sun sign in Aquarius, that's the major hit. Or wherever Aquarius is in your chart, you will feel a shift. But the heavy hitters are going to be the moon, the sun, and the rising signs. All right. Pink Sugar's in the building. My pink is here. Press charges. Never heard of that. Right. I never heard of that. But I feel like if a spouse can find evidence that the other spouse cheated on them, had an affair or whatever, but that's the only way I think you could do that is if you're doing a stakeout, or you get an investigator. But other than that, And what if that spouse is cheating multiple times? You got to go to different houses and go spy on them just to bring it to court and be like, he's cheating on me, she's cheating on me. Nobody wants to deal with all that. I say, let them go. Let them go. Let them live their life. That's going to be that part of freedom coming up with this Pluto in Aquarius. That matriarch, that patriarch, that old institution of the institution of getting married in that respect, it's going to be different. It's going to look different, for 20 years from now. It's not going to look like how our grandparents, our parents, myself, my kids may have a whole different way of looking at marriage. It may go back to the way our great grandparents, where there was no government involved. It was, as long as you consummated, that's your mate. But now if you consummate it with a lot of other people, are we married to all these other, it gets crazy. Anyway, let's move forward. All right, so Pluto has to do with the desire to strip away all that keeps us from experiencing authenticity with ourselves and others and life itself. So again, moving around, being free, exploring. Some people who have been confined in their lives for whatever reason, they're going to be taken off right now. They're going to be finding their newfound freedom. Some people are going to be having they still how they got their groove back. Okay. While others are going to be finding this partner or these group of people that they can mesh well with, that they can vibe with, and etc. Your ascendant is Virgo. Wow. Sun and Moon in Taurus. Well, wherever Aquarius is in your chart, that's what. And if you don't have Aquarius, I think we have. Everybody has Aquarius somewhere in their chart. But that'll be where it's affecting. So Aquarius is the zodiac of paradigm shifts. Okay, it is a sign of breakthroughs. It is visionary, expansive, and obsessed with innovation and the way we envision what's yet to come. It is our higher mind and contribution to society, and it desires liberation and evolution for all. Aquarius supports the whole, actually aware of the interconnectedness, and embodies community and societal progress in a way that may initially appear contradictory. So, i.e., certain groups are looking for reparations, right? When it's reclamation, and when you realize who you are, then you can go to said government and put up a proposal, right? Because you shifted the paradigm and you're playing chess with these people and not checkers. See, you're playing the color code system with them. They'll always win because they know what they have done. They have moved chess pieces on the board and called certain groups of people certain other names, but didn't do that with other groups of people, if you catch what I'm saying. So therefore, this Pluto in Aquarius is going to be shifting all that around so that certain group of people, there's going to be justice for them. You heard it first, Foxy Moon, December 4th, 2024. That's my prediction. Okay. What else is Aquarius about? Okay, as Aquarius is also the sign of individualism, it separates itself from the collective mind. Shout out to Brother Lucian, who's Aquarius. He's got a lot of Aquarius placement. It separates from the collective mind so that it may hear of its own path, heed its own call, and liberate itself from the constricting thought patterns, belief systems, and more. I love Aquarius energy. I always told y'all, I love Aquarius energy. Why Aquarius is the rising sign? I'm out. I'm flying like a bird. All right. Lastly, as Pluto shifts from Capricorn, where it has been since 2008, it shifts from Earth to air. So the energy is going to be feeling a little more loosely. It's going to be a little more movable. Earth is Capricorn is an earth sign. It's a fixed, no, it's not a fixed sign. It's a leader sign, but it kind of can be a little stubborn to move, sort of like a Taurus or a Scorpio. That fixed Aquarius is a fixed sign as well. But anywho, let's so this element represents consciousness and thought, things that we cannot physically touch. It encourages us to leave behind what is stagnant and heavy as we turn our awareness towards greater movement and spiritual expansion. Aquarius is a conduit for the future, collapsing time and bringing it into the new, blending of what has the potential to be with what exists so that we may start to live within. This time offers immense potential for personal growth, encouraging exploration and boundaries, pushing for what we thought possible for ourselves. It offers us the space to untangle ourselves from the collective noise that is not ours so we can tune in and communicate with what is. It welcomes new perspectives, challenges limitations, and welcomes in inner authority. Maybach's in the building. Salute, salute. Most of my serious relationships were in Aquarius. Ooh. Aquarius is in sixth house. Sixth house has to do with home. Sixth house has to do with, I have a lot of placements in my sixth house. My Cancer is in the sixth house. I don't like that energy there. Some people are like, oh, I don't like that energy. That energy has to do with day-to-day life, not home life. The fourth house has to do with home. Because it could get boring, it could get monotonous. I think that's why I kind of stay stuck sometimes, because I'm on robot mode every day. Because everything, and so I have to make things lively during my day-to-day. Otherwise, I'll lose it. All right, so let's go ahead. That was the introduction about all signs, how I do all signs, what's going on in Pluto. Again, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all the signs today. I have a very important appointment and I need to wrap this up by 12:30 noon. However, if I don't get to all the signs today, I'm definitely doing the earth. Who am I doing today? I'm doing fire and earth today, for right now, rather. If I am able to come back later on to do to finish out the chart, I will be doing air and water. So, or I may, it all depends. If I can get through all of the signs, I will. Y'all know I'm here forever. If not, I will do air and water, or earth and water tomorrow. We could do that because earth and water go best. So, all right, y'all, let's go ahead. I'm being petty. And I'm being biased. So let's go ahead and kick it with Sagittarius. Let me put up the fire energy. Sagittarius is a fire energy, and it is a mutable sign, so they, go with the flow of things. They're kind of like that Aquarius energy. They're in and out. Your first three major. I have never been with. I never had an Aquarius boyfriend, or obviously a husband, but I don't know. I don't think I'll do well with them, just because my major three is got Aquarius, and I'm like, oh, actually, I'm lying. My husband's rising is Aquarius, yeah, and we're always bumping heads. We're always bumping because he's Pisces and I'm Cancer, so that's water. His rising is Aquarius, my rising is Aquarius, so that's air. It's just like we always like, but we ground each other out. At some point, we come to a balance. Because we like, all right, so Sagittarius, this is what's going on for you guys. All right, this is your sign here. You guys are the Archer. So I will try not to, if I don't have to clarify, I won't, but I will be doing whatever the message is, whatever the card is giving us. And I'm using the Oracle Angel deck. I'll also be doing romance. And then you guys will get your wisdom oracle for the end of all of the elements. All right. So Aquarius, what is going on for you guys for your birthday month season? Shout out to my oldest child, number 1. She's a Sagittarius. She was born December 16th, 1992. She's gonna be 32. That's the one that I was the teenage mom with. So look, Mom, we made it. I told my mom that the other day. I was like, look, Mom, we made it. She started laughing. All right, Sag, what's going on for you guys? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, wherever Sagittarius sits in your charts. Hurricanes in the building. Salute. Okay, you got the message. All right, so you guys, you got balance here. Sagittarius, you got balance. That's Libra energy, the Justice card here, 48, breaking down. And what else does it say? Yeah, Libra energy, 48, 9, 10, 11. So master number 11, that is your card there. All right. So during this time, Sag, there may be some injustices you might feel right now, or there could be some justices happening with you, anything legal or anything you deem that has to be right and fair during this season for you. You want to lean into your angel guides for this kind of, helping you pave the path, if you will, to get through some hurdles, using your intuition, because 11 is master number 11, has to do with intuition, has to do with the psychic, right? So just trusting your own intuition at this moment. When you feel that something's not right, speak on it. We're also in a Mercury retrograde right now, so be careful of what you say. But it's sometimes it's how you say it, what you say. You guys just have to use your best judgment on how to say things, especially when it means speaking up for your rights, Sagittarius. All right. You have here the Magician, bottom of the deck, in reverse. Magician and the Mirror. All right. So this is, facing that man in the mirror, and you have to be real with yourself as well. You can't expect others to be real with you if you're not real with yourself. And I had mentioned this on King Troll's live on Monday as well, where it was a collective reading. How are you going to be right if you're not right within? Right? You can't expect other people to do these things if you're kind of moving sideways. All right. And you know when you're doing things wrong, Sag. You know what I'm saying? You guys are pretty understandable. You guys are understandable. So this is that time to 1111. That's that magic number right there. That's a real, like, somebody being born on that day. That's real magical. All right, what is he saying? Libra gang. Listen, don't start, Maybach. Don't start. Because you know what? I'll skip air signs and hold back till tomorrow. I'll start with the Libras. You know I love me some Libras. She said, yeah, my husband. I may have some spiritual husbands somewhere floating. Back in the days, you always like your little boyfriends. Oh, we're gonna be together forever, and you don't know you're putting that into the ethos and shit. Now you're linked in with somebody you forgot about 20 years, 30 years ago. All right, so full card, just to clarify a little bit regards to your chart, to your card here, Sagittarius, but this is an Aquarius card, the full card. All right, so not starting anything new at the moment. Just really this season for you is about taking care of yourself, right? Fighting for whatever truths and injustices are happening in your life, but also being fair and true to yourself. All right, so let's move on to your love life. Where is Wally? Because Wally's missing his reading. I sent him a message. Wally. I keep marrying Aquarius. I keep getting Pisces keep surfacing around my life. My grandfather and my father both were Pisces. My husband's a Pisces. My daughter's a Pisces. Why? I think it's my Venus that's attracting that, which is Leo. And Leo is the opposite to Aquarius. So I guess that makes sense. All right, Sag, let's see what's going on in your love department. Maybach, I need you to be my eyes and flash. Because I need to finish this by 12:30. So if you're still around with me, Maybach, or whoever, because there's not that many of y'all in here. I just need somebody to keep if I'm doing too much talking, just put up some little sign like, all right, Foxy, keep it pushing, because I really gotta push. All right, so what is your message here for the love department? All right, so you guys got honest communication. See, being honest with yourself, right? It says expect a heart-to-heart conversation. Did I not just say, it's about what you're saying to somebody, how you're saying it, but being true. You may want to I don't know if you're thinking about doing some kind of engagement or getting, closer with your person, Sagittarius, but having these conversations during this time, these heart-to-heart conversations, being true to one another. What do you have here? Bottom of the deck is stay optimistic about your love life. So you may be feeling a certain kind of way about this relationship. Again, using that intuition, using your gut, seeing things out, seeing things through. Okay. And honesty is part of that justice. What do they always say? Honesty is the best policy. So yeah, date night. So maybe going out, Sag, maybe going out and having some dinner. Yeah, commitment right in the middle of the deck. Okay, so that may be your little key of, we go out, you do the proposal thing out, dinner, brunch, lunch, whatever you call it. And that's it. I like it. That's not for every Sagittarius, but regardless, you have to have the heart-to-heart conversations with yourself. So be it. Being honest with yourself, knowing you're not going to take certain things. Maybe you need to put your foot down on how you've been operating in relationships and things of that nature. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next of the fire signs, and that is Aries. Aries is the next one. Thank you, Maybach. Aries is the next of the fire sign. The Aries is the cardinal. So it's the cardinal aspect, meaning it just kind of moves as the general, as the leader. It just plows through and takes charge. All right. Aries is a weird sign that I never really, it's cool, but I've never really encountered any Aries other than like my step sibling. But that is it. Like, I don't really know too much about the Aries folks. But reading about them, they are something else. They are very peculiar, especially in the sex department. I won't even say the love department. I don't think they love. I think they just, sex is their love language. So grandpa is 1010, son is 44. Look at all those numbers there. Wow. Just found out grandma was 1212. Y'all some magical people in that house, in that family. Okay. So Aries, let's see what's going on for you guys. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Why is this? Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see what's going on for Aries. For Sagittarius season. That's too much. Just one card. Okay, so you guys got the Magician that came out for Sagittarius, still in reverse. All right, middle of the deck is adjacent possibilities in reverse. Bottom of the deck is door to value in reverse. What's going on, Aquarius? What y'all doing? All right, so 35 breaks down to 8. So, you, like your buddy over here, Sagittarius, may need to go within as well. Also, we're hitting this Pluto Aquarius energy, which it started already back in November, but this is a 20-year shift. So it's not things are not happening right away. However, this may be your precursor of seeing how things are going to be shifting and what you need to be doing. Maybe you need to get a little more tuned in, tapped in into the, spiritual world, doing some healing work, um, ancestral work. Okay, some of us may need to, go back into just like ultrasound. He just found out about his grandmother. Some of you Aries may need to go back into listening to your elders. There's something there where you need to like listen out to hear some things. There's some messages going on there for you. You got the Death card and the Ace of Wands here, Page of Swords, middle of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. All right, just to clarify really quickly, because so Death is that Scorpio energy. Ace of Wands is fire energy here. So just you're showing up. So you're kind of like going to have to do this, weeding out certain people, places, of things. I feel, maybe going through some spiritual transformations yourself, Aries, where a lot of old shit that just isn't resonating with you anymore, it's just falling through the wayside, because the Ace of Wands has to do with new beginnings, and it's kind of like God ordained, if you will, that and wands have to do with fire energy. So there's something that's going to be lightening your fire, your drive, your desires that you didn't have before, but now coming into the Sagittarius season, because it's a fire sign, this may be that fire, that ignition that you need to spark and do some things about yourself, about your situation, however you're looking at it. All right, let's go into your romance here. But definitely having to, talk with your family. I feel like you or and maybe not even so much your physical family, but your spiritual family, sitting quietly and doing your meditation and just kind of getting the answers from in. And this is not about outside interference. This is about inside. All right, so we got benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance in reverse. Yeah, because I don't really feel this has to do with a relationship per se. I really feel like this is a relationship with yourself, Aries, where you have to get yourself right. Figure out some things, letting go of perceptions and letting go of stuff that you've just been dealing with for a while. And this may be, your pentacle, because it's in a fire energy. You're a fire sign, that it needs, some things need to be burned down. We got forgiveness here, bottom of the deck. So, there you could be like, listen, you're done with the relationship, or you just need more reflection. All right, maybe they have been crossing you a little bit too much. I don't know. I'm not in your life. But it's clearly saying let go. All right. So there's that butterfly there with the transformation. Now, whether this is letting go of the old way of thinking or letting go of the situation or the person completely. All right. Then, because bottom of the deck says commitment. So could be the way you're viewing a relationship. All right. That's just like old news, old school. You need to be a little more innovative. All right. Again, this energy here is going to be the one to help you. All right, Aries. So that was your message. Let's move on to Leo. My other favorite sign, Leo. Shout out to Big Cat. All right. So Leo is a fixed sign. And they're a little stubborn. The fixed signs are very much so stubborn. Aquarius, Scorpio, those are fixed signs. The leaders also can be a little stubborn as well. So that's Cancer. Not leaders, cardinal signs, cardinal aspects. So that's Cancer, Libra, and who else? Capricorn and Aries. All right, those are cardinal signs, just cardinal aspects rather. And those are the leaders of the group. They're the ones that, again, that spearhead, that push through. But because they do that, they can kind of be in their own way. They can kind of be a little stuck sometimes, or it be, my way or the highway. And the fixed sign kind of is like that as well. They kind of are like that, but the fixed sign will be a little more like slow to move. They'll kind of little be more stubborn with it. They won't move as fast as the way the cardinal elements, the cardinal aspects move. Okay, so that's that. All right, so Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What is your message here? What's for Leo? Oh, let me fix that on the banner. Also, maybe back, if I don't put the banner up, remind me. Put a flag up. Flag on the plate. Because I forget to do this. This multitasking thing is like, because people need to know, where is your dad? Your dad and yourself are the first. Wait, let me read this. First son, Aries. They're brash and brutal. That's probably that fire energy. That's why they're like that. Transformation. Yeah, I like Scorpio energy. My North Node is in Scorpio. So that's where all this spiritual transformation is happening with me. And it's like that constantly rebirth and endings and dying. That shit is painful. I don't like it, but I like the growth. All right, so Leo, you got here appreciation in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy. So I don't know what's going on with the fire signs, but the fire signs are going through some transformations during this fire season, this Sagittarius season. You guys may have to really do some reflection, all right? Because I'm getting that because you are a fire sign. So there's that, everybody see me, hear me raw, just like Ultra said, his father, his son, it's like that crash and, they're brass. So this season, just because it's a fire season, you really guys need to turn it down a notch. I know that sounds weird. It sounds contradictory, but you're going to need to kind of bring it down a notch. 15 breaking down to 6. That's that harmony. As me and Pink had mentioned, the sixth house. Sixth house has to do with your day-to-day. All right. So you may not be feeling appreciated doing your day-to-day. This could be at work. This could be at home. But I mean, sometimes you're not going to get the pat on your back. I'm sorry, Leo. I know. I got a lot of Leo placement in my sixth house. You think these mofos be like, oh my God, you did such a great job. It's gotten to the point now where, the kids, the family will be like, oh my God, Mom, this meal is dope. Because I be putting my little effort into making the meals. Because it's again, the day to day, right? And I cook pretty much almost, now I don't cook every day, but when I was working and my kids were smaller, I would come home and cook every day a different meal. Because the kids were like, Mom, we're not eating leftovers. So it's that appreciation that, they appreciate that they're getting a meal and it tastes good and it's satisfying, right? And you may not be getting that, Leo. That's all right. It's okay. It's only for a moment. Sagittarius season is about to end soon. Mercury retrograde is about to end soon. They'll be able to then speak up and talk. But for right now, hold your head. Like Pac said, hold your head. Keep your head up, Leos. Okay? You got the man here with the pentacles. So that's that earth energy right there, being grounded, King of Pentacles. You may want to go shopping to fill up that void of, well, nobody's respecting me, nobody's giving me attention, work is driving me crazy, I'm not getting a raise. Well, if you go and spend and you looking for that raise, you're gonna kind of, so just chill. I have to talk to myself. This is my message as well, because the holiday seasons are here and I just want to go and take care of everybody. I gotta chill out. This is my reminder because my Venus is in Leo. So let's move on to your relationship. Let's move on to your relationship, Leo. Okay, you could be the king of the castle or the queen of the castle, but get yourself grounded. Find your your niche. Find your way. Okay. So what do you have here? You have marriage in reverse. Wedding bells are ringing. All right, in reverse. Bottom of the deck is love language, physical touch in reverse, and magnetism. Bottom of the deck. There's a gravitation towards each other. You might be feeling not satisfied as far as, like you're doing all this stuff. I know I kind of get like that, where if I don't feel appreciated, I'm just going to shut down. Don't touch me. Don't laugh with me. Don't even look in my way. Because it's the little things that you look for people to appreciate. And it goes unnoticed. And sometimes that makes you feel hurt. So, Leo will revert back, But if they do something big and grand and go and splurge and, do all this niceties, oh, girl, we love you, Leo. But Leo's love, and then that's a Leo love language too. They will do a grand thing and, take care of their family, right? But on a smaller scale, there'll be a small gesture and that won't get looked at as much. And so Leos, you may be feeling a little hurt behind that at the moment, but it's okay. It's only for a moment. Don't go licking your wounds though and go get money or spend money to heal that. Don't do that. So your card is honeymoon in reverse. Yeah, you're really hurt. Okay. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. You may go to somebody's wedding. What is this card that also popped out? You got spy. Someone's got their eye on you, or you're doing the research on somebody. But I feel like, yeah, we got someone else. I don't know, Leo. What is going on with y'all? Bottom of the deck. All right. It's not all Leos, but you may, if you're feeling neglected, you got somebody in the wings, kind of like filling in. I don't know, Leo. Leo, this is a very, without outing myself, because this is personal. My Venus is in Leo, so I'm like, what is going on here? But it's not every Leo. I'm just saying, be very mindful this next couple of weeks. Try not to, even though it is personal, try not to take it personal that you're going unnoticed, whether at home or at work, because it will lead you down the path of opening up a new can of worms that you're only because you're in your feelings you did in the first place. So try to be the bigger person in this situation. All right. All right, Leo, let's get you out the way because y'all are messiest out of everybody so far. Not eating leftovers. Yeah, my kids don't eat. It's now that and it depends on what it is. Like I just made a big homemade pot of soup. That's gone for 2 days now. But what? When they were younger, something fresh every night. Mind you, I'm working 9 to 5. So, all right, let's move on to Capricorn. Yes, we'll be able to do this. All right, we're doing pretty good here. So, hold on. Before we do Capricorn, we're gonna go to get the wisdom oracle. Leo, why y'all so messy? Now to make a mental note not to not go spending just because you feel a certain kind of way. And Lord only knows I got a wish list going on Amazon right now. Don't do it. Don't do it, Foxy. Okay, so let's get you your wisdom oracle for the fire signs. Wisdom oracle. And I need to go heat up my tea. There we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna just heat up my tea really quickly. I'm making good timing. Capricorn, now thank you, Maybach. Maybach's doing the damn thing this morning. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Where would I be without y'all? All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Hallelujah. All right. So, wisdom oracle. Here we go. Okay, so what is it for fire signs that they need to know overall? All right, so we got a change in the wind in reverse. Bottom of the deck is chopped wood in reverse. And middle of the deck, sorry, bottom of the deck is flexible. All right, so that is your card is a change in the wind, 12 breaking down to 3. So this is what it looks like upright. Again, fire signs, specifically Aries and Leo, you guys really just need to halt right now. Now's not the time to make these drastic moves. Something is, well, not something, but this particular energy is forcing you to look within yourself, see yourself, right? You know, you may need validation from other people, but validate yourself, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Because sometimes you're not going to get that cheerleader. So you have to cheerlead yourself. And I know that's easier said than done, but you got to go within. This fire energy should help ignite that. All right. So not making any crash moves, rash moves, fast moves, but sitting within this energy and thinking things through. Mercury retrograde is here. So that's a good thing because it's going to force you to really think before you speak and not just fly off the handle with your mouth. All right. All right. So Capricorn, let's get y'all up here. Just want to open the door. Let me go open the door for my baby girl. Baby girl. Hold on, Cleo. Why you always be wanting me in and out every time I go open? You too. You already started. What you doing? Go ahead. Go ahead. We're not doing this back and forth business. Like she already knows how to do all this stuff. She hasn't even been here a whole week. All right, it's Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, you are Earth energy. You are the cardinals, right? So when we talk about cardinals, we're talking about fixed. We're talking about mutable. That is the aspects of the zodiac signs. So the holy smokes! Did you just open that door by yourself? What's wrong with you? She just pushed the whole damn door open, and she's but this big. Right, whatever. I'm happy. I think honestly, guys, my youngest doesn't want to hear this. She's like, "Mom, please, you're dragging it." Honestly, I think my little white cat that y'all had seen that he would come up here sometime, who passed away last year. I think he's reincarnated. I know Brother Richard would be like spooky good, but I think y'all that my cat that I had who was all white and reincarnated to be an all black female. Because this little cat that I have, she's making moves. She's laying in spots that my other cat would lay in. We just got her Saturday. She's very familiar with us, very familiar in this house. I'm telling you, it may be me, but I'm Foxy. But I think my cat got reincarnated because we missed and loved him so much. And she wasn't our first choice. We were about to pick up two kittens, like they're really small, but they were sick. And I was like, I don't want to get my other baby sick. Because, we've had him for years now. I'm like, I don't want to bring home these shelter animals that are sick, and then I got to take care of them and things. I'm like, I just don't want to do all that. And then my oldest daughter and I were looking around, and we were like, oh, maybe we'll get not an older cat, but a cat that's a little older than 5 months. And so we looked around, we saw this little black cat. We saw like a white cat with like stripes and stuff, and she wasn't feeling us. She was just like her own thing. Then we saw the little Cleo, and her name was Cleopatra. She seems friendly. I was like, you know what, let's go. She didn't cry the ride home. She didn't hiss. She's so friendly. She's using my other cat's litter box right now because I have to keep them separated. But she just wants to be active with the other cat, with me, with my kids. And I'm like, I think my other cat got reincarnated. They have the same personality, Ultra. They got the same. It's spooky. She stares at me like when I'm like in my bed. She sits and just looks up and stares at me. And my white cat would do the same thing. Like, Mom, I'm here. Like, acknowledge me. My other cat doesn't. He does that sometimes, but he doesn't really. He's kind of like oblivious. But then she gets up on the bed, and she hasn't slept in the little tent that I set up for her little playpen. She is content with sleeping on my bed. And she lays in the spots where the other cat would lay at. And I'm like, what do you know? I could be bugging. Your baby's 5 months old. No, that's too little. I was like, she's one. She just turned 1. She's a Scorpio baby. And my other cat was a Cancer baby. So I got a water sign all over again. But she's spicy. She's spicy like that, Scorpio. All right. So I don't know. That was just my little thing. But who knows? So Capricorn, here is your card. You got Temperance here. Sagittarius energy, fire energy, 16 breaking down to 7, that spiritual number. Patience. So here's that yin and yang type of energy. The middle of the deck is the garden and the gates. All right. And bottom of the deck is the Sun card. Fire energy here. So during this time, Capricorn, you may not be feeling in your element because we're in a fire sign. So it's kind of like, but this is the time for you, kind of like also like the way the fellow fire signs have been. It's just kind of like going within as well, not overindulging. I know your birthday's coming up at the end of the month. So, um, you may want to overindulge, but this is a time that's asking you for patience for whatever it is. Um, you guys are the cardinal sign, so that's taking charge. But I really feel like whatever it is that you're wanting to do, time is on your side at the moment. But I feel like you need to be patient for whatever it is that you're wanting to do or looking into doing. Okay, what else? This is patience. Because 7 is a highly spiritual number. And this card has like an angel here. All right. So maybe come the new year, because you're also in that new year cusp, Capricorn. Something could be changing and shifting for you. We got the Knight of Swords here, yeah, in reverse. So just being patient at the moment. All right, not dodging into something right away. And yeah, you're like a lot of introspection so far. For the last 4 signs that I've read, you guys have to. There's some introspection that needs to be done, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're also coming up to the end of the what they call fiscal year, right? So this is just reevaluating everything, whether it be in your life, as far as money, as far as relationships, as far as careers. So this is just that moment in time. I think everybody does that. We come to that end of the year marker and we're all just like doing some reevaluation, some reassessment. And I feel like Capricorn, that may be what you need to do. And things will move a little more smoother for you come the new year. So January and going into February. So that whole month of January should be a different change for you. Just as simple as that. All right, so let's go into what your the love department is. Okay, I got you, Ultra. Thank you. Okay, cool. So this way I can send out my throat. This way I can send you out reminders. Because I don't go on often, so I won't be sending mass messages like that. All right, so what's the love department for Capricorn? All right, so we got a holiday here. Enjoy a change of scenery and spice up your love life. So yeah, freedom, middle of the deck. Bottom of the deck is self-love in reverse. Okay, because that's what that's about right now. Some of us don't like to hear that shit. And then they're like, well, how do I self-love? How do I self-care for myself? You better figure that shit out. I'll tell you, but it'll take us another hour. Figure it out. People don't like to hear that shit. They want to hear, somebody else doing it for them and taking care of them. What is it that you like to do? What is it that you want to do, Capricorn? Do it. I feel after the holiday season, things are going to be moving a little more smoothly for you. It's your birthday. It will be your birthday season. Of course, it's going to be smooth for you. But I also feel between the beginning of January and the end of January, you will be able to make decisions a little more clearly, make moves a little more clearly. We got narcissist coming out. All right, so someone is too full of themselves. That could be you, Capricorn. Move on. Bottom of the deck is gambling. Okay, so reevaluating your money, reevaluating gambling on a relationship or not gambling on a relationship. There's a lot of things right now that you just need to sit on and sit back on and then make your move closer to when your birthday season is happening. So the end of this month, you got the end of December to the end of January, beginning of Aquarius. Is that Aquarius? Yes. To start making things. But I feel like time is on your side, right? First and foremost. But I feel like you need to ease into things gradually, not just take off. All right. Okay, so that was for Capricorn. That is your message, Capricorn. Let's move on to the other one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get the banner up. Want it all black. Oh, I saw a gray one. The gray ones are pretty. He's a Cancer. He's all black. Aww. I don't. Did you send me a picture, Pink? I think you did. Picture's beautiful. I love kitties. I had a dog too, but it's just becoming too much. I'm not about that dog life. Because you got we still live in the hood type situation. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta walk down cold. You know, if I had a house or something like that, I would let it just run out. But I gotta go out in the cold, in the snow, in the rain, in the sleet, in the heat. I'm just like, You know, so I'm in apartments, like, I mean, it's cute. They're fun. Dogs are fun, but I just don't, unless it's a really tiny dog. My dog wasn't tiny, but I think if they're little tiny dogs, they could probably work well in apartment buildings. But they should really be like in a big free range to roam around and stuff. All right. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Did I put Taurus up? Yes, I did. Okay. What's going on with you guys for Sagittarius season? Okay, that came out really quick. I love it, Taurus. You got the man holding the coin. That's you guys. That's Earth energy. Middle of the deck, woman holding a heart. Proposal, perhaps. And then we got bottom of the deck, yin and yang energy. All right, so, I love it. Twin flame. My moon sign is in Taurus, so I'm like, what? Take this how it resonates. You could be a female Taurus. Just this could be king or queen. All right, we're not gonna get caught up on the gender, but you showed up in your own reading, Taurus. That number 43 breaks down to 7, so that's that spiritual number. There could be a spiritual and a financial breakthrough for Taurus during this Sagittarius season. Yeah, and I'm hearing what comes up must go down with this yin and yang energy. All right, so whether you were having some financial issues the middle of the year, the beginning of the year, now towards the end of the year, things will be looking up for you. And I'm also getting that you are getting your sea legs, meaning there's this more stability. It could be because you are with a partner that's bringing stability in your life, or you will be gaining the stability with the partner. Now, while everybody else needs to figure shit out by themselves, in a sense, you, Taurus, have this, you with somebody else, they're the ones helping you. And I feel like it's this return, this, continuity where it's okay to look to the other side or the outside for help, or relationship, if you will, where, like, for instance, with the fire signs, they have to really go within during this Sagittarius season. Like, they can't really be looking for outside stuff, while for Taurus, it don't matter if you look for the outside, because I feel like you guys are feeling really sophisticated. You guys are feeling really sure of yourselves. You guys are really feeling secure with yourselves. So let me see what else. I like that. And Taurus is about stability. The sign Taurus has to do with stability, also has to do with money. They're the luckiest of the zodiac sign in regards to getting money, getting jobs. So don't debate me on that. Go to Brother Lloyd Strayhorn. He'll tell you. Gambling, all that good stuff. Taurus. You need a Taurus in your life. Because they will, no matter what, somehow they get that money. Show. What else is here? Ooh, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. just to clarify, what is this King of Pentacles? So I love it. So this, whoever, you know, whether you are the king, Taurus, or you are the queen, Hierophant showing up in reverse. We got Three of Cups here, middle of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. So yeah, you can, however things are looking for you right now, Taurus, I love it, is because you could rely on others or you could rely on yourself. It's not going to be like how it is with the other group, but they really got to like go within and rely on themselves. I feel like you have a strong partner here that is bringing this balance for you. Maybe you didn't have it in the past, and this could be somebody coming new for you that will help balance you out. But it's looking good. Okay, let's see what's going on in the love department. You know, you guys are both financially stable. Um, so this could be a Taurus that's in a relationship. You may be taking the reign. You know, but I feel like it's an equal give and take. Or this is a Taurus who's single, and you're kind of like, okay, well, when's my turn? When am I gonna get that financial stability, that stable person, that mentally stable person, that spiritually stable person? They're coming in the wing. Um, uh, so what in Capricorn season? Okay. So we got too many cards here. So somebody could be coming in Capricorn season for you. This is just a precursor. Get your shit right, which I feel like you do, and you have. And somebody will be coming along the way. All right. So we got self-love here in reverse. No matter what, you still got to take care of yourself. Real feelings and a tease. So bottom of the deck, those two cards, real feeling and a tease. So regardless of the fact, Taurus, I still feel like you guys have a partner that you can you can rely on, and it's a give and take. It's the same energy that you put out. All right. It's not this one-sided. It's you, now obviously if you are by yourself, yeah, it's going to be one-sided. Okay. But know that in due time, there will be somebody coming through. Okay. There will be somebody coming through for you. If this is a female Taurus, a male Taurus who's very secure in everything, uh, will be the right match for you. All right. Okay. So hold on a second. Hold on. Let's see this really quick for Taurus. Just to finish that. Oh, y'all saw that fly out? Just to see the closeout that love reading, romance reading, whatever you want to call it. And then the next of the earth and last of the earth is Virgo. She's good at dominoes, yeah. Don't put no money in the dominoes. She'll take all your money. Hurricane facts. My homeboy's a Taurus. I think he's about to get. Oh, okay. See? All right. So we got challenges here in reverse. So that's just, again, letting you know, Taurus, that, excuse me, that things are going to be secure for you. You know, you're coming out of some difficulties, maybe, perhaps. But with the right partner, even if you're having difficulties with that right partner who's, got some stuff together. I'm not going to say they got it all together. No one person has it all together. You're living in a fantasy. Okay. But they have it somewhat together. You're going to be good. All right. And coming into that the new year, or rather Capricorn season, which again is the end of December. All right, Taurus. So that is your message. We'll get you up out of here. And let's move on to the last of the earth signs, Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And that is a mutable sign. So they, move with the flow of things. Okay. Cards just flew out of my hand. Okay. multitask here. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Shout out to my master teacher, my mama. She's perfect. She's like, I tried to watch the last video. She was like, it's long. I'm like, I know, Mom. How do you think I feel? This is why I don't do these cards every day. It's too much. Where are my crystals? Oh. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. Virgo. Let's see what's cooking. Don't you eat her food. Okay, so you guys have walking away, 7 of cups. Excuse me, 8 of cups or 7 of wands energy, 27 breaking down to 9. So endings, new beginnings, possibly just walking away from persons, places, or things during this time, Virgo. Bottom of the deck is man holding a heart. Okay, number 9 again. So this is water energy, King of Cups energy, all right, or Queen of Cups. Pisces. My mother and my father. But yeah, this could be just, you guys having to walk away from maybe a relationship, okay? Or again, seeing things for what they really are. 8 of Cups is that just leaving behind everything, going on a new venture or closing a chapter. Yeah, there goes the alarm. Closing a chapter in your life, Virgo. Let's see. Let's clarify a little bit. And self-preservation, because the 7 of Wands has to do with that. Has to do with protection and self-preservation. All right. So you got the Knight, the King of Wands here. So that's fire energy. With this walking with 2 of Cups. Middle of the deck, bottom of the deck is the 4 of Cups. So a lot of water energy. All right, a lot of water energy. There's some fire energy here, but you got the 2 of Cups, middle of the deck, and the 4 of Cups in reverse, bottom of the deck. Again, more water energy. That you just may be emotionally overwhelmed or tired or overtired. I don't know if that's a thing of who you're with and or what's going on in your life. You just could be very much so like, I'm done, I'm out. Because look at this guy, he's not happy, and she's like, well, you know what, go ahead, I'm going too. So just making that move to go their separate ways. I mean, it happens. You want to preserve yourself though, right? Protect your energy, protect your emotions and your feelings, because you're going to be going into hiatus where you're going to need to have this pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. I know it's emotional. You're probably more emotional being in a relationship than you would be being by yourself. All right, what else? So let's see what's going on in the love department. Get out of her food. Get out. Get out of there. They're like eating each other's. Her food is in my room, his food's out in the hallway, and they just swap places. I mean, what is wrong with dodo brains? All right, what else? The love department. All right, so you guys got bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. So you might be meeting somebody along the way. We got momentum here in reverse, bottom of the deck. His love language is gift giving in reverse. Who are you sounding like right now, Virgo? You sound like Leo, so you could be dealing with the Leo. You might be the back end with the Leo, or Leo the back end to you. What is going on? It's none of my business. That's why I don't like reading these romances. But you could be leaving water signs or fire signs to get with the, well, yeah, that's a fire sign. You could be leaving a fire sign to get with the water sign, or somebody's a back end. I feel like this is a third party stuff going on here. We got health in reverse, intimacy, middle of the deck, and bottom of the deck is communication. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's that self-preservation. Somebody's stressing you out. One or two of these people are stressing you out. So you're like, listen, the person that's stressing you out, you're leaving. That could be the fire energy because you're an earth sign. So that kind of not working well. But the water and earth do work well. So I don't know. It says here, though, health issues could arise. So disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional, but I am just giving what the cards are giving out for entertainment purposes. All right. So yeah, you could be having just a broken heart, just stress with this person. Like you're having all these emotions being around with this person, and that's not good. It's not good because when they start affecting your health, it's time. Like not all the love in the world, ain't that much sex in the world. And Virgos, y'all know how to cut people off, so you know what to do. This is that time. This might be your cutting season in Sagittarius. That is your message there. Let's go to the wisdom oracle for all of the earth signs. I think I might be able to get another element in. I might be able to. Hold on. Let's see, guys. I won't push myself. All right. So wisdom oracle for the earth signs. As we moving. You set your mind to it. You keep attracting Virgo women. What is your Venus, Maybach? Venus, Libra and Virgo, that's air. But I was told it's Venus and Mars. That's what attracts, not so much the sun signs. But if you're, because Mars is male, so that's like passion and sex. But what your Venus is about like love. So, I don't know. Got to dive into that part. Moving and grooving. Oh, Lord. Okay, so let's see. This is for earth signs. You got new life. New life. And that is number 39. 12, breaking down to 12, breaking down to 3. All right, I love it. New beginnings and stuff. So Virgo, there you go. Go to distance, middle of the deck. And bottom of the deck is come to the edge. All right, so for some of us, you got to go within, and other of us, you checking out. Stella got their groove. That's what I was saying also about with the Pluto and Aquarius. People are going to be, just finding their moves, finding their niches, and the old way of things is just not happening anymore, and that's okay. Some people have to understand that. Some people can't deal with rejection, and some people can't deal with letting go. There's too much involved. There's too much nostalgia. There's too much emotion. There's too much history, right? Virgo's like, I'm out though. Bump all that history. Bump all that nostalgia. It feels good, like Tony, but no, it's not worth the health issues. It's not worth the heartache, the heartbreak, the stress, right? Because we know stress is the number one killer. Your body starts going through all kinds of stuff when you have to deal with stress. And somebody's stressing you out. What is Taurus said they're going to have somebody that's enlightening them and helping them out. We like Taurus as well. All right, new life. So that is your energy, your message there, earth signs. So, it's a toss up. Aquarius is before Pisces. So let's do air signs. Let's do air signs. Aquarius, you're up next. Air signs, another one of my favorite. There's about 5 favorites I have. Right? 5. Yes, 5. I'm biased, but I kind of relate to these signs. Like I like them, especially the Aquarius energy. I love the Aquarius energy. It flows and it's weird, and that's me. I'm weird and I love it. Okay, Aquarius, let's get you in here. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right. Let's go ahead in. Let's go ahead in. So Aquarius, what is it that you guys need to know during the Sagittarius? This may be a little hard for you guys because you're air and we're in fire right now. Sagittarius is a fire sign. So, well, but you're above it all. So I think you guys will be all right. Okay. So we have happy family. All right. 10 of Cups of water energy, number 4 here. Middle of the deck is the Chariot, or action rather. That's Cancer energy, water energy. All right. And bottom of the deck is blossoming abundance. Ooh, I like this. Aquarius. I like it here. This is my rising sign, so I love it. So good times right now. Good times with abundancy with family, abundancy in whatever in life. Period. Period. Whatever's going on in your life, family, friends, finances. I feel this is more spiritual, and this is more like with families. This could be spiritual families, God brothers, God sisters, just close family members that you are really, enjoying during this time, or will be enjoying. This for some people celebrate what is this, Christmas, right? And then Kwanzaa. So whatever, and then isn't there a Jewish holiday in there? Passover? I don't know. Whatever's going on. If you need to make up a holiday just to be with your family, so be it. But this time for you, Aquarius, is going to be really good, especially with this abundance here, bottom of the deck. So things are looking up for you. Let's see what else. And that's 10 of Cups has to do with, again, family, wish fulfillment, being emotional, spiritually and emotionally abundant. And having it all, in biblical, if you want to go do the Bible thing, right? The rainbows signify a covenant. So this is a covenant between your family and God, Allah, Jah, Jehovah, whoever, however you want to call source, most high. Okay, this has been an agreement. This could be coming along the lines through your spiritual family, so ancestors that have crossed over. There's this, I don't want to say reward, but there is this kind of like, it's giving me reward, where you're just gonna, your cups are full of love, coming from your ancestors on the other side to the family members that you have here, the friends that you have here. There's just going to be this I don't want to say overabundance, but there's just going to be this overflowing of love coming through for you guys. Plus you have here, you guys are the water bearers. So yeah, filling up each other's cups. Okay. I love that. Happy people, yeah, keeps the world dancing. I can't shake his songs out of my head. I just can't. That's 30-something years of music that man was making. What? That's hard, man. That's hard. It's almost ingrained and embedded in someone. All right, so we got the 3 of Swords here, just to clarify. Yeah, so heartbreak, whatever's going on. Middle of the deck, the World card. Yeah, so that's that ancestral, it's like promises promises, that covenant that, they're here for you. They'll be around during this time. And then we got the Eight of Wands here. So that spiritual communication. All right. Spiritual communication there. So I like it. I like it for you guys. Now let's go ahead into your romance to see what's going on there. Thank you, Maybach. We're moving and grooving. All right. So we got falling in love, sudden feelings that this is the one. I love it. Aquarius. All right. You got love language affirmations. Loving words holds great power. Middle of the deck, bottom of the deck says divine timing. Okay, so for some Aquariuses, you may not be in a relationship right now. Things are going to be brought to you. And maybe Sagittarius season is going to be that precursor for you where you'll be seeing, there may be somebody coming along for you where you could be like, oh, okay. This could be a water sign. This could be a air sign like yourself. Or fire, because we got the wands here at the bottom, but it could be another air sign like yourself. So a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, or Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces for you. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's good. One more thing out here for you guys. All right, so we got open up your hearts. It will help you attract more love. All right, so this could be a single Aquarius. So opening up your heart. You got here intuition. Middle of the deck, bottom of the deck is they'll be back. So somebody you may have had something with in the past could be coming back up. Maybe just it didn't work out at that time because it could have been about timing, could have been about distance, right? And now, circumstances have changed for both of you. So who knows? Things could be popping up and popping off. All right. So that is your message, Aquarius. That is your message. All right. So who else? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini. What I feel? Okay, never mind. Got it. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get your message here. Let me put that up. Okay. So let's see what's your message. What's Gemini? Or Sagittarius season. All right. So we got indecision here in reverse. Middle of the deck is contract, justice, Libra energy. So another air sign. All right. That's in reverse. Justice, contracts. And bottom of the deck is that one, the sun card here. So fire energy, Leo. We're in a Leo, in a fire sign right now. Okay. So you got indecisions, number 8. I kind of feel like this is that fire energy. Because we're still in the fire energy, I feel like you're getting that Sag, Leo, and Aries, where you have to, follow the right path within you. 8 has to do with releasing, but it's also kind of like that infinity. There's a cycle that's repeating itself or can repeat itself. We're also in the year 8. So it is a karmic year. It's also an abundance year. It's also a manifestation year. So there's a lot of things happening, Gemini, but I feel because you're air sign, you can kind of see things above what it is, right? And Gemini is the mutable of the air sign. So they, can go with the flow of things, weighing out. So weighing out your options, not just taking the path that's, possibly taking the path that is least less traveled is what I want to say. Not the one that everyone's going down. That you may need to, go with different route, see things through. Sagittarius has some enlightenment as well. Not like how the way Pisces or Aquarius or Cancer, that kind of psychic, but they are intuitive, and you do need your intuition during this time, Gemini, to see the direction and where you want to go. Could be a little scary for you, and that, those, that usually is the case. All right, you got here the Moon card, bottom middle of the deck is the Two of Pentacles, so that's that decision making again. All right, and then bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, just more, sitting in it and thinking about it, um being a little stingy with your time, being a little stingy with your thoughts, not giving out to too much. All right. And the moon is about intuition. So that's what I just said is Pisces. Pisces and Cancer is the moon. Cancer is ruled by the moon, but um, the moon has to do with intuition and has to do with secrets or knowledge not visible. And so, yeah, you will have to just kind of like, I think we're coming up to a full moon. I don't know, there's one more super full moon. So things will become more enlightened to you then. And you can then work on how you want to move forward in whatever decision you want to make. Then I feel like this is a life decision. All right. So whatever is going on in life for you, whether that's a relationship or work, I just feel like you just need to have more sit in your feelings, sit in your emotions, sit in your intuition at the moment. All right, so we got keep an open mind here. That's your message in regards to the love department. Right. So disguise here, middle of the deck in reverse, and bottom of the deck is love language, acts of service, actions speak louder than words. All right, so again, you could be sitting on a relationship, like, or not a relationship per se, but you could be sitting on, should I talk with this person? I don't really know them. Maybe you need to get to know them then. That's how you're going to do it. Have these acts of kindness and talk and speak with them, get to know them, do a little deep diving. Gemini, you guys are, I won't say nosy, but you guys do know how to do research and find out things. So, that's what you need to do in regards to a relationship or the person that you're interested in. It's just, getting to know them, because these people may differ from you, from your usual type and your expectations. So that could be something where you're just like, I don't know, because that person's not, they're different from me. They don't have the same values or whatever it is. What else? Okay. So yeah, sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm saying. You get to know this person, keep an open mind. I don't know. There could be some um, hidden sexual inhibitions going on, or they may not be really knowing. Who is this? Gemini? Geminis can be a little freaky, but they're not freaks like a Libra. All right. Vacation in reverse. And then we got confession here in reverse as well, with that moon in reverse there. So, somebody may not know, or they're not sexually experienced the way you are, Gemini, or you could be like this, Gemini, not being, sexually adept. So whatever. Or somebody may be like, listen, no, we're gonna have sex on our honeymoon. Like that's the first time that you're ever having it. And you're like, that's kind of old school. Like, who's doing that? See, that's that Pluto and Aquarius, that old school stuff is going to be all right. So, whatever, figure it out, Gemini. All right, that's your message. Let's move on to Libra. One of my other favorite signs. I got 5. I told you I got 5. Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, Taurus, and Leo. Those are my 5. My top 5. And not in any particular order. I just said it. If I had to put an order, of course, Pisces would be number 1. Libra would be second. All right, Libra, let's get you in. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wally's in the building. Wally. I know I'm sorry that 12 that I came up a little earlier, but I have a very important appointment that I have to make. Show. I came on earlier. All right, so Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get your message. Hold on a second. And we're doing good timing, actually. It's only an hour and 45 seconds. 45 minutes, excuse me, with 11 seconds in. All right. So where's my little thingy? Of course, if it's Sagittarius earlier, you know, have to get them out the way. That's their Sagittarius is their birthday right now. So we have to get them going. All right. So Libra, what is going on for Libra and Sagittarius season? And I would love to get everybody's sign out the way, but I don't know. Hopefully. I may be able to stretch it to 12:45. If I'm doing this good, I could probably do it, get all the signs out. That's including the water signs that I have last. I saved the best for last. I joke. Leave some for us later. Aw. I might be able to get the Cancer reading, the water signs out right now. I might. If I'm doing good timing, yeah. Because it's just I have to go to this appointment, but it's in the Bronx as well. I don't have to go far. But I just want to be there on time. All right, so Libra, what's going on for you guys? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, we'll take it. All right, so you guys got the Star, the Temperance, Healing of the Ages, 51 breaking down to 6. So 2 kind of showed up for me as middle of the deck. You got Woman Holding the Heart, and then the Garden and the Gates as well. And then bottom of the deck is Adjacent Possibilities in reverse. So the Star and the Temperance card are kind of the same in one. They are about healing. All right. You know, so, and with the number 6 here, that's that harmoniousness. You guys are the scales. And if you look at this, don't mind the guy looking like Cesare Borgia or Jesus. But if you look, right, there are these fire pillars here, right? And that kind of gives me the same thing as this card, the Libra card. It has those, yeah. So, you know, balancing out for you guys, of course, that's your signs, the scales. I don't know. I don't want, you know, if you are a religious person, I feel like you're going to be relying or leaning on your faith a little bit more, or your religion. Okay. Where this is going to be doing some spiritual healing for you. And if you're not a religious person, you know, whatever your faith-based beliefs are, I feel like this for you, you'll be leaning a little bit more into that right now. Okay, there's some healing here. There could be healing of the pineal gland and the heart and solar plexus or chakras, the solar plexus chakra or the heart chakra. Okay. And we've talked about that. I have to do another one of those conversations, lessons, classes in regards to chakras and the crystals that help with that. But that's what I'm seeing right now. The Star is Aquarius energy, so that's you know, another air sign there. It's just a lot of healing, but a lot of, you know, spiritual to do and clearing out. For some of Libras, you may be going through some type of a disclaimer, not a medical professional, but you could be going through some type of like nasal or sinus congestion or nasal congestion. All right, so this is, or you could be feeling like headachy, all right, in the sinus cavities. But I feel like this is part of that cleansing, and it's not really about a cold, but this is more like spiritual cleansing. So you need all that to be drained out, because you need that pineal gland to be open to see. So if it's congested and cloudy, your decision sometimes might be off. Your vision, your spiritual vision might be off. Okay, what else? And the heart is another, it's the feel. And then your solar plexus is that stomach, it's that intuition there as well. Okay, so we got 8 of Cups, just clarifying this healer in reverse, which is water energy. Then we got the Hierophant and the Temperance card showing up again simultaneously, bottom of the deck. All right, so so you may be wanting to look into like non-traditional ways of like clearing out. This could be a cold that's kicking in, but I feel like it's more like a spiritual cold, if that makes sense. All my esoteric metaphysic people know what I'm talking about. So you may need to find something more holistic, okay, with this Temperance here, something more holistic to help like drain your nasal sinus cavities. What else? That, going to a doctor or going to, like the clinic, something more traditional is not working for you. So, not going there, but going alternative could be helping you, with migraines. Because I feel like it's all here, it's all in your pineal, and it's all connected. And so when that's cleared out, like I feel like you will have the intuition will be back on again. Like something's in the way there. All right, so let's go ahead on to the romance. See what's going on in the love department for Libra. Yeah, and you may just be altogether leaving that type of traditional, going to a doctor or going to a going to the pharmacy and just like looking online, because you guys like to read as well. You're all in the clouds. You're all in your mind, in your head. So you may be doing research in regards to finding more holistic ways to help with cleaning out a cold, cleaning out nasal sinus infection, things of that nature. All right, so what is here for Libra in the love department? In the love department. Okay. So you guys got rendezvous, rendezvous in reverse. Thank you, Maybach. Middle of the deck is disguised in reverse. And bottom of the deck is express your love. So, okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're not feeling good, why would you want to be bothered with anybody right now? But what does it say here? A private getaway for 2 is calling you. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like right now, somebody's a liar. Be careful of someone being sneaky. I don't know, Libra. You could be wanting to take a little trip. And then we got moving here, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So, I mean, this could go either way. But, that's that intuition. And I feel like if your intuition is blocked right now, right? If your pineal gland is blocked, you're having a hard time really deciphering if somebody's cheating or if someone's the right person for you, or if you're not in a relationship at the moment. It's making these decisions of I don't want the same thing I had before, because the Eight of Cups has to do with that leaving behind people, places, and things. All right. I look at it either way, whether it's reversed or upright. It's still about leaving, but this is more in reverse. This has to deal more with emotion. All right. Like real, like, because it's Eight of Cups. So you're having a hard time. That's what I'm saying. Your intuition is off right now, Libra. You're gonna have to do some type of real holistic work going on there, doing some meditation, listening to meditation music, um, getting these chakras aligned. Okay. Um, I don't have my tuning fork here, but I don't know. And crystals, wearing certain crystals around you that will help. You need to have this from your stomach up to your pineal gland. Those one, two, those chakras not really off. One, two, three chakras are unaligned right now. Okay, that's a lot, because in the body it's seven. Well, including your hands, that's nine. That's 8, 9, 10. There's 10, 11, right? And then you have the outer chakras, or 12, rather, the top of your head. But which is the crown chakra, right? So just quick disclaimer about those. But if you're kind of blocked here, Libras, it's hard for you to really like get a good gist of a person and their characteristics. So you have to do some inner work as well, like the fire signs, and we're in a fire sign right now, so that's what you need to do, okay, to just help you, all right, to see things through. All right, so use this fire energy. You may need to use cayenne pepper. Okay, that's fire, to sip it like with teas and stuff like that. So looking at holistic stuff, that's gonna help you. All right, so that is it for the air signs. All right, so we can do the water signs. Senor Death Note is here. Ooh, buenas tardes. Buenas. Okay. So we can do the water sign. Yay. I'm so happy. All right. Because we have enough time. If I could even bang this out in 5 minutes, I'm good. So she said I need some talking to. All right. So that was for the earth signs. I mean, the air signs, but let's get you your oracles, your wisdom oracle. For the air signs. All right. All right. So what is it that they need to know moving forward? All right. So you guys got mending 52 breaking down to 7. All right, so I like that because that has to do, 7 again is a highly spiritual number. Middle of the deck is imagine in reverse, and then bottom of the deck is truth be told. So somebody needs, who was it that needed to know some truths or whatever? I don't know. I think it was Aquarius or Gemini. But truth be told, number 14 breaking down to 5. And 5 is about change. It's about could be about conflicts, confusion. All right. So that's what that is. Truth be told. Libra is is the scale. It's the justice card in the traditional tarot. So, being real, again, for Libra, you guys need to, in order to see things for what it really is, you really got to do some kind of spiritual cleansing, some chakra cleansing here. All right. So mending for the air signs is what you have here. And that's kind of like air energy too, is what I'm getting. Aquarius, for you guys with the whole family and this everlasting love is what just came to my mind. This is a good time. This is a happy time, mending relationships for some in the air signs, and or just mending yourself. A Virgo. Was it Virgo? Not Virgo. Gemini, with where's that one that was leaving? Wait. Hold on. But anyway, y'all get what I'm saying, right? Somebody's in here walking away. Indecisions. Okay. So, you know, just mending yourself as well, right? And or relationships with others, mending the relationship with yourself, mending because you know this that yin and yang. I can't remember who it is now because there's so many that I've just did. But you know, see, having this relationship with yourself. Because again, some of us don't really know how to do that. Some of us don't like to do that. Some of us don't really like to face ourselves in the mirror. Um, you know, and that's all right. We all have those little moments in time where we're just like, I don't even want to deal with myself right now. But for air signs, this um fire season is going to have you doing that. It's going to have you facing others really closely and facing yourself really closely, and you know, having the intuition again, because we have that 7 going on there. So being in tuned psychically and things of that nature. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the Pisces. Not the first of the water signs, but Pisces birthday is coming up after Aquarius. So Pisces is the mutable of the water signs. They go with the flow of things. They're always up in their head somewhere, daydreaming about love and being in love and who doesn't love me and who I love. So, so that's what that is about Pisces. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Excuse me, Ultra's message. Okay. So, anywho, let's go ahead on to Pisces and see what's cooking, what's crack-a-lacking for them. Okay, dokie. Let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, Maybach. Again, special shout outs because I'm sure some of the folks that I met, or I know some of them over at the King Trolls channel. I was over there on Monday, had a mini interview, and with that, the channel has gained about 19 more subscribers. So I am very thankful and much gratitude for those that have signed up over to the Foxy Moon Premieres channel. All right, so Pisces, you guys have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel in reverse. All right, so that has to do with the throat chakra. It's in reverse. Just as we were talking about Libra and them having some of their chakras off, you have your throat chakra. That's some possible stuff here. So you got storm warning, middle of the deck in reverse, and bottom of the deck is rest and rejuvenation, hermit mode. Number 19 breaking down to 10 breaks down to 1. And Pisces don't like to hear that they need to sit down somewhere and think about things. They don't like that. You can tell other people, some other people you can tell, you know, you gotta just sit back and think about some stuff. But Pisces, that shit is like kryptonite to them. Telling them that they gotta sit down somewhere and think about things. Oh my, why'd you even say that to them? Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, some people don't like to hear shit. Not all of us do, but Pisces, they're like, think about it. Because I'm always daydreaming and thinking about other things outside the box. It's like, sit here and think about yourself for a minute, Pisces. All right, what else is here for Pisces? So with this throat chakra here, you got an archangel. So Archangel Gabriel has to do with that, you know, the trumpet and sounding off, you know. So we're also in a Mercury retrograde, Pisces, so you may have a problem with communicating. So it's good. It's time to just don't say anything. Think before you speak. You really need to think before you speak. Um, And that's probably why Archangel Gabriel is showing up for you. Now, you can also look up what other attributes Archangel Gabriel is here for. You may want to use discretion with what you say. All right. Speak before you act. What else? So we got the 5 of Cups here in reverse. That has to do with like being woe is me, the depression. You could be coming out of something, could be coming out of a relationship. You got the 3 of Cups here. You're just showing all up in these in your reading. Got the 3 of Cups. This could be about third party, but this could also be about friends and family celebration. And then you got the 5 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. So Pisces, of course you could be dealing with a Cancer. Of course you could. Of course it's always the Cancer and the one that got away. Of course, Pisces, you're in your head about the one that got away. Could be a Virgo as well that you're dealing with. But it is what it is. All right. No time to sit here and mope around. No time to sit here in your feelings. This fire energy should be having you like shake some of that stuff off. And, again, just, reflecting, resting and rejuvenating and sitting there in hermit mode, Virgo, and just reflecting. I don't want to hear that. But I am the word of reasoning, Pisces. All right, so let's go into your romance and see what's going on here. See? Thank you, Maybach, 12:30. We're almost good. We're almost good. If I could get Cancer and then Scorpio out, I'm good. At least by 12:45. Yeah. Okay. We're doing good timing. We're doing good. Thank you, Maybach. Yeah, the teenage. I got a teenage Pisces too. In the butt. And then I sit here and tell my dad, Dad, I have my little powwow with him. I don't want to hear it. All right, so let go of control issues, Pisces. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Middle of the deck, disguise in reverse. Bottom of the deck is true love. Of course, you're always thinking about your true love, but of course, they're not your true love because you got to think things through. Again, maybe leaning on Archangel Gabriel to help you figure out some stuff. Go through the archives and see what's what with what Gabriel is asking you to do. All right, because you want control of the situation, but it's like, no, you gotta really see. And there's another Archangel right here with this control, let go of control issues. So your angel guides and your Archangel, if you subscribe to that, Pisces, is trying to intercede with you in La La Land and thinking, is the other water sign or is Virgo my true love? It possibly is. It could be. But you got to get out of the La La Land. All right. Get focused. So we have here pets in reverse. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love in reverse. So you may be thinking, oh, if I get a pet for this person, that's like you're buying people with love. That's what you do sometimes. And we got patience, bottom of the deck here in reverse. Of course, you're not patient, Pisces. Of course not. Y'all, if you've been here long enough, you know how me and Pisces get down. I could read a Pisces man from here to eternity. Not even a Pisces man, because my daughter has some of these kind of little traits too. No buying anybody's affection, Pisces. Just deal with the energy right now within you. Focus on you. I know y'all don't like to hear it. It's kryptonite, but you can't be in the Lulu land in about a relationship. Right now, the messages are kind of a little misconstrued. So just chill. Do your own, breath work, breathing, using that throat chakra, and carry on. Carry on my wayward son. Cancer, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. I've been watching too much Supernatural. I love that show. It helps me sleep. Okay, so let's go ahead with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For that Sagittarius meeting. Now, Sagittarius meeting. For the Sagittarius meeting, Cancer is ruled by the moon, so it has to do with emotions. And also, Cancer is the cardinal of the water signs, so they are the leaders of the pack. They can be a little bossy. They are maternal, instinctual. They are, I would say, one of the top psychics of the group. They're very intuition based, because they're dealing with the moon, and the moon has to do with intuition. It has to do with illumination and illuminary stuff, right? So not Illuminati, but being illuminated, which is what Illuminati is. Not the devil worshiping people, but what, did I say that out loud? Okay. No offense to anybody's little cult, little religion. No offense. Just saying. All right. What's up with Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oops, that's too much. All right. So the moon showed up. Of course, the moon showed up for Cancer. Moon goddess. So you guys, ooh, Cancer, your partner is a Taurus. So Cancer, you got woman holding the coin here. Look at the little black coin. Look at pink sugar showing up in the reading. It says here Queen of Pentacles, 42 breaking down to 6. All right, and then middle of the deck here is that abundance. No, that was Aquarius, not bad. In reverse, and then bottom of the deck is attachment number 5. All right, and 5 has to do, again, like I said, with conflicts, confusion, chaos, if you will. So the 5 and 6 is a June Cancer, by the way. So this could be specifically for a June Cancer. All right, so this is about being grounded. This is about being financially stable. This is about feeling good physically, feeling good mentally. Me and Pink Sugar got a little black cat, so we feeling real good right now. We're doing a damn thing. All right, we are having the best time right now. Even though certain things are happening around us, we're still good money in our mind, in our body, in our soul. But Cancer, if you're a male Cancer, you could be dealing with a Earth sign woman. So this could be a Taurus, this could be a Virgo or a Capricorn, or vice versa. And realizing, this is about attachment, and Cancers, they say Cancers are clingy. That's a misnomer. I don't see any Cancers being clingy. Do y'all know the term and the definition for clingy? It's not it. It's not us. Definitely not. Now, if that person has a lot of Cancer in their chart, maybe, but Cancers are not clingy. But Cancers get the rap of being clingy. You know who's clingy? In the other water signs, that isn't a Scorpio or a Cancer. I just gave it away. Not Cancer. Not clingy. So, this is being like that Sasha Fierce in a way, or a man who just has it together. All right, so you take it how it is. We're not going to get caught up in the gender. All right, but this is definitely somebody who's just going to be doing pretty good during this Sagittarius season. Not worried about any body, place. Like Cancer might be the only one that got the best reading, because it's not about worrying about anybody or even you, because you're at a good point right now. Like, you're in a good spot. Everybody else either has to take care of themselves, think for themselves, or they don't know what to do. Right? So Cancer, all right. No offense to anybody else. I'm just saying Cancer is like pretty much solid ground right now. They don't they're beating to their own drum at the moment. All right, so let's see. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands here. Yeah, so clarifying. Yeah, just that preserving yourself, taking care of yourself, not letting anything. Yeah, we got Justice, middle of the deck. Because like, listen, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're like, listen, we're cutting off anyone that starts to upset my peace. You're doing good. You're cutting off what you need to. But I feel Cancers, you got one of the best readings so far. Let's see what's going on in the love department. It can't. Did you see the card, Pink? Look at the card, though. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Like, okay, so you have here, what is it? Responsibilities, romance interrupted, duties come first. Cancer's like, I don't give a rat's ass about nothing. I'm so good right now. Cancer's, you're almost showing a conceited attitude, but no one knows it. Like, you know how some people show that they're conceited, like, or there's a difference between conceited, maybe it's the same thing, conceited and narcissism, but Cancers, you are just so cool with what's going on with everything around you that people almost are like, why is Cancer acting stuck up? Why is Cancer not stuck up, but why is Cancer acting conceited? Like, they think this all about them. Because you got your shit together right now. You have to worry about, I'm spiritually breaking apart, I'm emotionally breaking apart, I'm financially breaking apart. Like, you are like, I'm in a good place at this moment. And it's just, hey, it's a moment, but take it. Middle of the deck, it says, signs and clues. The universe is talking to you in reverse. And bottom of the deck is worth waiting for. Bottom of the deck. I don't know, Cancer. I don't really feel like this is more of a relationship issue, like with somebody else. I feel like this is just like, you're in a good spot. Like, even if it is a relationship, right? Like, nothing is phasing you. And some people might look at it like, what's wrong with Cancer? Like, why Cancer used to be all like this and that? Now they're not. Like, look, someone is in the middle, or someone is trying to sabotage this relationship. But listen, honestly, I'm not getting that. Okay. We got intimacy, and what else? That was about the bottom of the deck. And that's in reverse. I mean, honestly, Cancer, I don't really feel that this is a relationship issue. There may be somebody like in the wings somewhere, or there was, and maybe that's why you cut somebody off and now you have your peace. And so people are like, damn, I would think Cancer would be, spiraling out because, she was with this relationship. And it's like, no, not when I look like this. Not when I got this. Why do I need to worry about somebody else then? Why? So Cancers, I feel like you're in a good spot, and that's good for now. You might have needed this break. Someone may have tried to sabotage or get in the way of your relationship, but because your relationship is so solid, they're like, damn, I would have thought, Cancer would have broke up with this person because, But Cancer's like, no, I'm good. Nothing you could. It's like, who is it? Superman. Keep talking about kryptonite because Superman's one of my favorite heroes. You know how he is the man of steel, and they'll try to shoot bullets at him, metaphorically speaking, right? But Cancer's like, look, you got all the protection going on here. You got your spiritual protection, your physical protection. You may have a, pew pew. You're like, no, nobody bothers me. Nothing phases me. So it doesn't matter if you try to interfere with my relationship. Our relationship is solid. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Cancer. So we don't want to harp too much on it because there's nothing, I really don't feel nothing there. I don't feel like you need to worry about anybody or anything. And you probably just feel like that. I'm getting this real like nonchalant. Nothing's bothering me at the moment. I'm in a good headspace. I'm in a good financial space. I'm feeling solid. So let's go ahead on with the last of the water signs: Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ultra, you're here. Oh, really? See, well, some people can't handle that. And as you should. Think says, oh well. I mean, some people just want it. They know you for one thing, and when you have went through some things and you can flip the script, they're like, damn, but what happened? Because that's not like Cancer. Cancer kind of no, well, new change, new leaf. Pluto in Aquarius. How Stella got her groove. All right, let's keep it moving now because now we're pushing. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, this is the last of all the signs. Scorpio just had their birthday celebration. Shout out to my Lotus, it's a Scorpio, and big up to our brother Rich Mo, who's in the ether. He was a Scorpio, and to all the Scorpios that will be catching this later on. All right, so let's get you guys in and out. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Good timing, good timing. Thank you, Maybach. Maybach's been holding it down. Holds me down. Again, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hold on, let me change my banner. Bam. Okay. Scorpio, what it is? What's up? Okay, so Scorpio, right off the bat, door to romance is in reverse for you. Air sign, okay. I mean, water sign here. So you're showing up. Okay, this is the Ace of Cups. This card gives me Ace of Cups. So that has to do. Oh, what is going on? Scorpio says, "Me no love, me no likey." You got a woman holding a heart here. Bottom of the deck. That's the Queen of Heart energy. Excuse me, the Queen of Cups energy. So water energy. So, this is Scorpio. This could be Scorpio woman, or this is a Scorpio male. That's just like, who's Cancer and Scorpio are kind of doing the damn thing. Oops, sorry, Pisces. Oops. But Cancer and Scorpio right now are doing the damn thing. Like, now here's one or two things that are going on here. This is a Scorpio that's in a relationship. You're keeping your stuff under wraps. People are not really knowing who you're with. It's probably bugging somebody out that they don't know what's going on. You Scorpio could be dealing with another water sign like yourself, a Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio. And then we got master number 33 here. All right, 33. Can y'all see that? Can you see it? And then you got 44 here. All right, so that's another. I don't know if it's it's not a master number per se, but it's one of those numbers that are up there. So anyway, you have this here, and only a certain amount of few people get to see really your personal life, really get to see, the behind the scenes of who you're with, your family, again, your love life. All right, so let's see what else is there. Or you are just like, you just broke up with somebody and you're just like, I'm not dealing with this, I kind of feel like you want to be in a good place too. So coming out of some stuff, okay? Yeah, so All right, clarifying is the Ace of Cups here for this romance, daughter romance. And so there's either a new love coming in for you, or there is, you know, something. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We got the Emperor here and the Three of Cups bottom of the deck. So you could be meeting somebody coming up uh, during this season if you're not with anybody, or your relationship is really good. It's kind of like how Cancers, it's that, nothing phases you. You guys are really on some lovey dovey, which is not really like a Scorpio per se, but I feel like when you have the right one, um, this love just pours over. I love the way this cup looks. This is a very new deck for me too that I'm using, the red tarot deck. But I love it. It's a chalice. And then I love that, that heart is there. It's just a lot of love. It's a lot of overflowing, but it can be personal, and that's good, and that's all right. Not everybody should be privy to your life. Um, again, with the Three of Cups, it's that selective few. There's only a certain amount of people that I know, maybe three people that know what's going on in my life in regards to a relationship. And or if you're Scorpio that's not with somebody right now, you could be meeting somebody in a kind of like intimate group setting. All right. With the Emperor here in reverse. So getting out of kind of like that old, some of us can be getting away from like that traditional. Let me find out that Scorpio is going into a polygamous relationship. Let's go into your relationship, shall we? Because what? Because what? Oh, some people just do not. They cease never to amaze me because it's like, or they cease to always amaze me rather. Because Scorpio, what? Because Emperor has to do with like the traditional, that patriarch, father figure, the no nonsense. It's traditionalism. So if your relationship was just always monogamous, or you grew up monogamous, or you grew up in that kind of setting, now it's like, I like you, I like you, I love you, but I like you to be, that kind of thing. Or maybe it's not polygamous in that sense, but you're having third party affairs going on. I don't mean to out y'all out like that, but something to that effect is going on. Okay. Okay. There's too many cards. But deception showed up. Yeah, twin flame, forgiveness. What else is there? Physical connection. Yeah, I felt Scorpio, you may be feeling somebody a lot. Yeah, emotionally, sexually, specifically. Because word on the street is Scorpio and Libras and Aquarius. Yeah, that's word on the street. Guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. Now look at these two. Look at this two. That is your card there. Middle of the deck is freedom. Bottom of the deck is passion. Scorpio. So you might be liking somebody. Somebody is matching the embers. They're matching your flames here. So you're rolling with the punches. You're very happy because somebody is as sexually charged as you are. But you are kind of like Pisces, where they mistake that for love, and that's not love. That's passion. You might be loving the action, but that's why I feel like there's another person, because I feel like you love to do certain things with one person where the other one is like, oh, I like them. I like them not to be the way I am with this one. Scorpio. So yeah, somebody's breaking out of some traditional, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna have my cake and eat it all. That's kind of like a Scorpio, though. No offense. That's kind of like the way they move. Like, I like you. had that situation once before, and it was like I like they saw me in this light, like, oh, and I knew them to like and get around and do stuff like dastardly and dirty, which is a good thing. I like that the person looked at me and revered me as, you know, you my peoples. Like, you know, I don't ever want to cross those lines. I'm like, all right. But at the same time, it's like they couldn't help but like ogle. And that was a Scorpio. So yeah, I get it. Scorpio's like, I want to be nasty and freaky with this one because I love the way that person gets down. But you don't love them like in the, I want this person to be my everything, my soulmate, my, you know, my spiritual partner, my financial partner, my physical partner. Like you just want the physical. All right. So yeah, we got here gold digger. Ooh, in reverse. All right. And love spell, bottom of the deck. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on, Scorpio, but that's what's going on. I feel like and Sagittarius is a fire sign. So this could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, or another water sign, like I said, like yourself. And you know, you're having options. You know, and if this is a single Scorpio, I feel like that might be what it is. It's like this single Scorpio has the options, and they know I could do this with this person, and I like that, and over here I like this, or I love this. But I don't feel like it's too much like settling down. Now, if this is a Scorpio that is in a relationship, I feel like this person does get everything. They do get all of that. They get you get the cake and eat it too with all of them. Ooh, King Troll is outside. Not outside, but that's him. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you. No, that was the old me. See, I knew somebody was going to show up. Let's see. But you understand. See, he gets it. Okay, so let's move on to the reading of the wisdom oracle for the water signs. I don't want to out Scorpio any more than I need to. But that's that. All right, water signs, let's go. That's all. And thank you, King Cho, for having me up on your panel. Because of our conversation and your interview, I got some more people here now. So I thank you very much. Gratitude. Okay. So yeah, man, that's about it. Thank you, Maybach. Maybach has given me the time, and we're about done, so that's good. I thought, I was just trying to pushing it, but we have made it to the last, and we're finished. So good. And I don't like to be too long with these cards because they do take a while. And some people be like, listen, my mom be like, I have to come back because that's 3 hours. I'm like, I know, Mom. Okay, so what does the water signs need to know? What's their wisdom oracle? So you guys got thinker in reverse, 44. There goes that 44 showing up. So 44 could be number that some of you water signs are constantly seeing. All right, this is what the card looks like upright. So this is very much giving me Pisces vibes. Middle of the deck is clean it up in reverse, clean it up. And bottom of the deck is loyal heart, 35, breaking down to 8. This is giving me very much so that Cancer and Scorpio vibes as well. Sorry, Pisces. Like, I'm not being biased right now. I'm just saying, like, Cancer and Scorpio, they got some stuff going on right now. So for some of the water signs, mainly Pisces, you need to be doing this inner work, right? Not just out there in the ethers, thinking about your love life, thinking about your boo, thinking about the one that got away, thinking about the one that could be coming to you. This is you having to take the time to think for yourself, right? And not really rely on the outside interference. Now, for the other water signs, you're in a good spot. You've been doing the thinking. You've been readjusting, reevaluating. You know, is this going to be the one for me? The type, type thing. Like, is this person, is one or two or three people, that type of lifestyle going to be right for me? So that's something to think about as well. Not just get caught up in the moment or in the heat of the moment, because we are in fire energy. But Cancer has that soulmate type energy going on as well. Like, they're solid, their relationship is solid. Um, Again, you could be dealing with an earth sign, because that's about grounding. The earth is grounding, with the pentacles there, right? So Cancer could be having that as well. But nonetheless, water signs, it doesn't hurt to just take a little time to reflect, just as long as you don't sit in it for too long, because then you're just going to overthink the situation or the circumstances, and you want to get out of that. You want to just kind of be free in some ways, but be careful of what you're thinking, be careful of what you're doing, right? We always want to be safe when we're dipping and dabbling with multiple people. All right, so that is your message, water signs. That is all for all signs. That was your message for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Sagittarius season. Thank you, Maybach. I appreciate you so much for being here, holding it down, because that's where I would, if you didn't have me timing it in here, I'd be like going off and start talking. All right, so all right, so that's that. Let me see. I don't have any other notifications, but make sure, other than the usual. Right now, I'm not doing personal readings. I know. But definitely check the community page on my YouTube, because that's where I leave all my messages, little notifications, pictures, so you can see my new little baby. And my Instagram is Foxy Moon _ spiritual alchemist. Maybe can you drop that in the chat? I know, Wally, I know. But I'll let y'all know. I think I may open up the books, the calendar next year's next month, but not next month. In another, I don't know, maybe around my dad's birthday. Can't, maybe in Pisces season, because my dad was a Pisces. But I don't know. I'm not fully in it. I'm not fully invested. Oh, my Instagram, so everybody could see. If they want to see notifications and stuff like that, they can go to my Instagram page. So, all right, y'all. That's about that. Otherwise, no. If not, maybe I'll just put it in the chat. Spiritual alchemist. And shout out to my Miss Sharon. I haven't seen her in a while. She's the other Taurus. Okay, so here is my IG. I see my spiritual alchemist. All right, so there, if you don't see anything on, usually I try to simultaneously put messages on IG or readings on IG and on YouTube, but sometimes I slack. I'm fine with that. I know that I slack. So, but I slack for good reasons. Sometimes I just slack because I need to preserve myself, and sometimes there's other things that are happening, and well, that's not really slacking. There's just other things that are happening that I can't get readily to IG or YouTube. But anyway, definitely check either page and stuff like that, because you will know what's going on, and definitely be notified if and when I do open up my calendar for personal readings. But in the meantime, I do the weekly. I try to do it as consistent as possible. And that's about it, y'all. I thank everybody for stopping by and being here, and everybody that will be catching the replay. I appreciate all of the new subscribers, my family, my friends. What am I forgetting? In the hood? No, I'm just playing. I kid. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Peace out. Catch you on the flip side.